Hello, Matthew Hernandez here, bringing you the latest in Central High School's instructional programming and innovation. Hey guys, so you log into Mastery Connect. I'm logged in here as Miss Murphy. Go to any one of your trackers. And when you get inside the tracker, you're going to go to the most recent common formative assessment. Alright, so I'm going to use common formative assessment, quarter 3, week 8 quiz. Go to reports once you hover over. And in view options, you're going to go to my trackers. And that's going to have all of this particular teacher's item analysis. And then you can also see the mastery by standard. Alright, so we're going to print those. And we're going to print also for everybody within the science team, the group. Alright, so you just go to this little print button. You print that out, and then okay, so we have our printouts of the item analysis for the bio team and for Miss Murphy, and also we have the standards mastery for both the whole team and Miss Murphy. Now what you need to do for this protocol is to cut out the standards, or cut out the items. Okay, so once you've cut out all of your pieces and you've lined them up with each other, you've got Miss Murphy right here. You want to have in the middle the whole team. Then we would have maybe Miss Lockridge and Mr. Estes off to the side over here. We've also got on the right here, we've got the whole team. And then we've got Miss Murphy. You also want to have, the other teachers lined up over here. You want to probably keep it organized so that it makes it quicker to look at, what you're looking at as a whole team. So what we see is for 4.3, Miss Murphy has got more students in the advanced category, about the same amount of students in the remediation zone for both, and then 4.3 is the pedigrees. This chart looks pretty similar. Miss Murphy has a little bit more students in the remediation for doing the math for the probabilities. And this 4.4, the meiosis, students are finally getting it. Most students are in the exceeds mastery category. Now over here, we look and try to break it down to questions a little bit, see if we could see anything more interesting. And we see that for number 3, the whole team did a little bit better than Miss Murphy. And for number 9, the whole team, even though that's a pedigree question, the whole team did better than Miss Murphy for that one. So that one's kind of like a discrepancy. So Miss Murphy did overall better on the pedigree, but for number 9, the whole team did better. So then Miss Murphy would get an opportunity to share, the team would get a chance to share about what they thought were the best levers. I just came up with some ideas here. So Miss Murphy, for the pedigree, she did stations, and she had a rule out process for probabilities for number 3. The team had the students do a lot of practice with those probability problems, genetics. And for number 9, for the pedigrees, the discrepancy there. So there was direct instruction and exposure to cystic fibrosis as a concept and that particularity. So again, you want to make sure you have your standards on hand. You want to make sure you have the quiz on hand. Use your standard sheet. So the next step is that everybody's going to take their own data and kind of, after going over the differences and some key levers and talking about, instruction a little bit and what the students' outputs were, teachers are going to take back their data and then have, a time, 3 to 5 minutes, where they're going to kind of just sit and think about how to incorporate this into what's upcoming in terms of lesson planning. Now, after the teachers have sat with the data for a minute and they've thought about what they want to do, then come back together and you make a ladder. So this is called Let's Get Physical, right? So let's keep it physical. And I like to use Legos. So we got this little ladder here. And this one in particular is representing tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 kind of thing. Not exactly, but and then so what the team has a discussion about the things that they thought about, and then they're going to kind of make just some general decisions about what to do. Now, each teacher knows specifically some things that they want to do, and they're going to share those things. But you're going to come to some general agreements about what everybody's going to do, just so that you're making a commitment. So, like for the whole group, we're going to do probability and pedigrees in our evolution unit, right? Since that comes up. So we're going to look at survival of the fittest of various recessive genes. We're going to look at pedigrees, and we're going to look at probabilities again in order to do that. Some do now, some exit slips, in the bulk of the lesson. Then we're going to look at, for a group that's needing some more support, we're going to give them choice boards. We're going to give them some cool options like making a screencast video or making, just a regular video, or, maybe they can use some other, objects, things like that to demonstrate that they've got the learning. And then for a group that's really needing some extra support, we're going to do a special tutoring session where we're going to have them call home, and they're going to, we're going to have some things prepared for them, some stations for them to go around and just make sure that they get what they need to get. All right. Then you want to just make sure that all of this is recorded in the agenda. So the T-chart, what the team is committing to doing as far as remediation goes, I don't want to call it remediation, but as far as our plan, kids are going to miss things, right? And then we just plan for them to be able to get it. So we want to put that plan down on paper. Okay, so the important thing is just to have fun with it. If you guys like it as a team, what you could do is make one of these ladders and have everybody go around and find objects to represent the different strategies that we're going to use for each group. Take a picture of that, include that in the agenda. Just have fun with getting together and planning for student achievement.